Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Dusan Vlahovic, is a player I've seen a lot more of recently, Peter. He boasts some incredible records, you know, making his debut in the Serbian top flight when he was only 15 years of age, and scoring 20-plus league goals in Italy by the age of 21. Now, that's quite something. And what I like is his industry. He's extremely hard-working off the ball, and he definitely has that fire in his belly, something you come to expect of players that have spent a lot of their time on their own in a front position.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gattuso. Martinez. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Seedorf. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Schneider. Van And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And pull it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Paz. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Schneider. Schneider! He's got away. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Ricci. Searching pass he's played there. Yildiz has it out wide and in space. Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's an imaginative pass. Now it's Vlahovic. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ricci. Yildiz. A real chance! Superb from Yildiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
It's a good run down the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Distributed tidily. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way past. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Buffon herring after the ball here. He came in hard, very hard. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Hullet. And Hullet! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, some tackle that. Mateus. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Paz. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Looking for a runner. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ricci. Now it's Martinez. Little pass back. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's been played through. And he's had a shot! And want to be quick to recover this. Some excellent tackle. Mateus! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Pirlo pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that pass just didn't quite work. Paz. Oh, well played, lovely. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Snyder. Oh, real chance to break. He's found a way through. And the shot, and the finish! Yes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, it's Van Basten. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good take, and is he in? Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Pirlo with a definite foul there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Tries to pass it through.
Inter clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yildiz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow. He has to.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Gattuso takes control of it, and he's on the move. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Ribery. Not going up front in a hurry. Pinches it off him. And here's Ribery. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
It's Çalhanoğlu!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had it taken off him. 2 minutes to be added on. Knocks it into space. Schneider has it in a wide position. Yildiz. Ribery. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And chance! So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone. Milan looked for a second that they might steal it there, but we still have deadlock.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Into extra time we go. Nakata. Yildiz. Gattuso.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no joy this time. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Stood up well to him there. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he... Schneider! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Inzaghi, spread it left. Yildiz with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Schneider. Great ball if he can get there. Çalhanoğlu. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, Pirlo. Numero 10, Schneider.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Il numero 27, il numero 14.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ricci. He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nakata was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Çalhanoğlu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yildiz can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Çalhanoğlu! Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Inzaghi next in line, and here he is.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
This then to level matters. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Çalhanoğlu is second man up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Milan looking to draw level. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
The third man in the queue. No, he's fluffed it.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Ribery comes up, their fourth taker. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Otto comes forward for the fifth of five.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Inter Milan at the point of no return. Sticks it away. It's three apiece. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Buffon must keep this out. This is match point. And there it is, the decisive kick. Milan are beaten and they are out. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if he did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Soulé. Knocks it into space. Schneider! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? McTominay. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard gets it clear. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. And he can clear it away. And it's Van Basten. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Soulé. Cambiasso. Soulé carries the ball down the right. In towards the back stick. Takes a shot! Bullet. Pirlo. First quarter of an hour gone. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? Soulé's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that's a throw-in. And he's there to clear it. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And he shoots! Goal! Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the pass is intercepted. Good take. It's Schneider! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Played into space. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh no, this does not look good. DiMarco. Cannavaro proves too strong. Oh, it's Van Basten. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's Van Basten.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Soulé chooses to go cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Chooses to go cross-field. Now that looks a decent ball. Soule providing an outlet on that flank. That had too much on it. Pirlo, nicely shaped ball, and he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Mateus, and it's Otto. Now it's Ribery. Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. And Ribery! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It's Van Basten! Yes, it's there! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Ha segnato al 51esimo minuto.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Otto. Mateus. Seedorf. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get it through? Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mateus. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
He's shifting through the gears. Hello! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? What a throw in. Oh, it's played into the area. And the keeper beats it away. Look at the space. It's Pirlo! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time for a change in personnel. This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
McTominay. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, nicely intercepted. There's the crossfield ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely aimed pass. Mateus. Who saw this coming? Milan are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Nice bit of trickery. Very nicely done. Oh, that's a key interception. Çalhanoğlu. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Ribery. Great vision. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He is through here. Well, that is a good challenge from him.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Schneider. Played out towards the right wing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Schneider. Lascia il campo per il numero 7.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafael Leao! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
He's away! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Gets his head on it! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Played into the box. And he thumps it clear. Nakata pinches it off him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that is that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la pianta.